Hello, everybody. It's morning on Saturday before Easter. I hope y'all have a wonderful Easter. It's such a wonderful time celebrating the resurrection of Christ. And we really need to focus on that right now with things going on in our country the way they are. But I wanted, this one was kind of on my heart this morning. I wanted to talk to people that are living with people who have had a nervous breakdown. Um, I was going to show you some of the paintings I had done when Mom had encouraged me to, excuse me, to start drawing and painting, a while back during my, it's been 6 years since my nervous breakdown. And it was, I don't know which year into it that I really got into drawing and painting. But interests come and go. Um, and that's important to remember. But anyway, I was looking back at some of the paintings, and it was just too hard because your emotions are always, you never know what's going to trigger a memory or just an emotion that's going to upset you. And those paintings were too hard for me to look at. I guess it reflected what I was going through at the time. And your emotions still get very raw. I don't know that they'll ever change. Like I said, it was 6 years ago for me when I collapsed. And but people, if you live with someone or has a family member or someone that has had a nervous breakdown, it don't mean they're crazy. It means they just had a total. I mean, with me, like I said, I lost all my abilities that I had where I'd worked at the police department in this office and did so many things. And I lost all those skills. And for a while, I couldn't talk very well. But I know it would make someone uncomfortable. I guess it's with someone that has that. But you got to just try to have patience and just show them lots of love because, trust me, we can't help what's happened. And encourage them to go to a therapist. Uh, my doctor encouraged me, and that was, of course, one of the best things I did. And of course, my mom, bless her heart, she, like I said, I can't remember everything I put her through. I still have my mom, thank the Lord, and bless her heart, she's just wonderful, and she was so patient. And I don't know what she went through when she was in her room, away from me, because I know I upset her a lot with. It's hard to see a loved one just totally collapse like that and feel like they've lost everything. Um, but it was just on my heart this morning to come on here for a little while and just speak to the people that are close to someone that has had a nervous breakdown. They will. There's a lot of healing involved. It's nothing quick. There's no quick fix. And you got to have patience because, a lot. I sure didn't understand it. I didn't understand what was going on. My therapist explained, things about your brain and what happens with I don't know how it processes stuff, but she helped me a lot. Trust me, I went to her for years, and I may still need her. Um, but you gotta just be patient with people that are in your family that have a nervous breakdown because they can't understand what's going on either without help. And if you could point them in the right direction with love to go see a therapist, that would be great because that's very, very important because I don't know where I'd be without that. But people, we can't help it. We're changed, I think, forever, but not. Uh, we're not terribly damaged. I mean, you feel like you are at the time, but I don't stress like I used to. I can't let myself do that. But we look at things, or I look at things differently now, and just take, like I say, some days back then it was just minute by minute, and Lord have mercy, it's too overwhelming to even think about anything. And my therapist helped me a lot with that. She said just take 1 minute at a time, and breathe, and then take it hour by hour. That will come, and then you can take it day by day. And people that live with people with an had a mental collapse need to understand that it's all we can do to some days not break down and cry. And I almost did this morning looking back at those paintings. And like I said, I was going to show y'all some of the paintings, but I just can't yet. It was just a very raw time, and I was just pouring all my emotion into the paintings. And is something else I learned through this. Your body has memories. I didn't realize that at all, but my therapist taught me that. And you can be at a place, or somewhere in your home or something, where something had happened before, and you can just all of a sudden have a little relapse. And that has happened to me. And I asked her about that, and I said, "What on earth?" And she said, "Your body has memories." I don't know if she called it muscle memory or something. I forget what she called it, but your body reacts to certain situations or places too. Your body's and mind's just a very complicated thing. And there's no quick recovery from a nervous breakdown. Like I said, it's left me with PTSD, and my depression isn't near as bad. I mean, I don't feel depressed anymore, and I don't feel the anxiety like I did. So that does improve. Of course, I go see a doctor, and, you have to take some things to help you with that too. But, of course, this uh, new um, venture I'm in with my daily choice is helping me. It's given me a purpose. It's given me something to think about. Now I'm able to uh, think about it and get excited, and that's very good when you're able to. I've got asthma, so I have to, and I'm overweight. I gained so much weight when I had that nervous breakdown. Oh my goodness. But that's something I'm going to have to take care of. But, um, this has given me a purpose. Uh, and when I talk about the products, I really am honest about it, because life's too short to try to fool somebody. I don't do that. I never did. That's just not right. I'm a Christian, and I'm a patriot, and all the products I've tried have been really great. But anyway, that's not, I didn't mean to get off on that, but it's just really important. I don't know if somebody needs to hear this today or what, but just be extra kind to anybody that uh, is going through a nervous breakdown and recovering, because there's no quick recovery from it. And I guess I still have memory loss. There's a lot of things I can't remember, and I think that's a blessing. I don't want to remember all the things. I had an abusive marriage, and I don't want to remember everything, but that was years ago. But you remember everything when you suffer a trauma. You remember all the traumas you've ever experienced. But if you live with someone, it's just so important to have patience and show them love. And sometimes they just need you to sit there and hold their hand. I know Mama's done that many a time for me. Uh, it just settled me down, and I knew she was there. And it's just good to have someone that understands. I know they'll never understand what you're going through. I don't think that's possible unless they've gone through it themselves. But, Mama talked to my therapist too to help her understand. And I really appreciate her doing that because that helped her understand what on earth has happened to her little girl. Even though I'm 60 now, I'm still our little girl. I love that. But, and then of course we adopted Libby, a rescue dog. And like I say, she's my baby, and she knows when I need her, and she's so loving. And that's always a good idea to get you a cat or a dog, because they see, even my cat, Big Jake, he'll sense when I'm upset or down, and just show up all of a sudden. He'll be on my chest, and then he'll just sink down in my lap, and he comes and goes in shorter spells than Libby. He'll be somewhere else in the house, but Libby will stay right with me, and I really appreciate that. So you might consider asking them if they would like a dog or a cat to love on, because comfort is a huge thing. Uh, it helps. It helps to have, you know, a, a fur baby to hold or something. It really does. And to love on you. I'm really blessed with Libby and Jake, and of course my mother. Lord love her heart. But I just, the Lord, I think, put that on my heart this morning, and I just wanted to reach out and talk to people that live with people that are going through a nervous breakdown, and just be patient and kind and show them lots of love and give them space when they need it, and just be there for them, because it's really a hard process, and they don't just bounce back, you know, you, quickly. There's no bouncing to it. It's a long process, and you just thankful for each day the Lord gives you. And when you can get back to having peace of mind, that's, oh my gosh, that's wonderful, because there's no peace of mind to start with. But I don't want to start crying, so I'm going to hush for now. May get back on later, I don't know. But hope y'all have a blessed day and a very happy Easter. And sending y'all much love.